So, we are still on the public beta version of the game. So, everything you see here might still get changed before it makes it to the live version. And obviously, there's a lot of things that are different to the current live version. Just want to mention that before we start. So, hey Nightbreeze, hi Rossum, hi Tryhard Only, welcome. Today is gonna be the first daily challenge that actually includes some of the new mutators. I was thinking we're not gonna see one in the public beta, but there it is. So, we have Awoken Remnant as our starting clans. And the mutators are Broken Valve. We start with Volatile Gorge, which makes every card we draw random cost between 0 and 4. And we draw +3 cards a turn. Fallen Champion, remove the champion from your starting deck. But we get an additional unit banners in Limbo. So before the first fight, which helps make up for the missing champion to some degree. Looking at the scores, this one is gonna be rough. So far there have been a little bit over 100 players trying this challenge, and we already have losses on the very first page. So that's definitely something. Seems to be like about 20 successful runs. And the top score is 43,000. You can't see it because of the webcam. 1 second. 43,210. And 42,000 is the second one. And then it goes down to 40k already. So this will be pretty crazy. Let's jump into the game and see what we get. It's gonna be hard to figure out the strategy beforehand. Oh, stings in a Volatile Gorge run. Entombed Explosives, Edge Prior. Okay. Not liking this very much so far. Phew. Let's look at the artifact first. Votive Key and Concussive Coals. I do like a Votive Key. The reworked version of this is pretty powerful. Yeah, you get a lot of score for boss damage dealt on a loss. That's true. That makes these 40k losses possible. Let's start with the Awoken banner. Thorned Hollow. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting synergy with Edgebriar and Restores. But there's also Animus of Will, which is just a generally powerful card. I think I do want something like a Thorned Hollow though. Just to have a good frontliner, because we are missing our champion after all. Lady of the House and Wickless Baron. Wickless Baron seems interesting. We already have the Entombed Explosive, of course we do have the Drags. It could be pretty good. Even behind the Thorned Hollow, if we can have some Thorns spikes on him. That means the small units will die, which will trigger the harvests. Non-boss enemy units gain +4 attack. We can make units endless with the Votive key. Yeah, I wanna take that. Even though the unit draft might not be amazing. I don't think I want to set up on the bottom floor, that's just a bit too dangerous for my tastes. Looks like this turn is gonna be Sting and... No, actually, it's Wickless Baron. And play more all the zero cost cards. I feel like we have to set up on a higher floor though. We can't really heal up the Thorned Hollow very well is the problem right now. Maybe I don't rely on the Thorned Hollow this fight. Tombed Explosive will take out the front, so that leaves 27 damage. Tombed Explosive, Drag and Train Steward would block 3 hits. And I could put the Wickless Baron on the same floor. It would get 5 triggers of Harvest, that seems pretty good. I don't want the Entombed Explosive to be endless. Wait. I can't place a Train Steward here. What was I thinking? Let's put the Thorned Hollow on top to catch the Stragglers. Okay, this is pretty nice. This will be rough. Another Train Steward will get me 1 kill here. I definitely need something on the bottom floor as well. Could place another Entombed Explosive, but then I don't have any Ember left over, so that's a bit of a problem. Still, I think it's the only way to save my Wickless Baron. Well, you will miss out on the Collector, but there's not much I can do. Four cost, of course. At least we have a 3 Edge Prior and 2 1-cost restores, so that's not bad. How much damage do I need to kill the boss on turn 1? Gather Clergy, I think it's the... What is he? 120? Possibly with some units behind him. Yeah, let's go for the bottom floor boss kill. What's left in the deck? 2 Train Stewards. That means I do wanna keep the slot open for a Train Steward next turn. I also wanna play a Sting. Probably here. For the extra card draw, mostly. Okay, this is nice. I think it's Sting. And that's already enough for a kill. Very nice. And it wasn't the cleric guy. I somehow thought it would be Sharpened Steel Enhance or Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap could be a great boss killer for us. It has nice synergy with the Thorned Hollow. Sharpen would be powerful with the Wickless Baron though. I could say see that working out pretty well for now. Might be a bit more difficult later. I think I want to sharpen here. Molded. Probably not as necessary with the votive key. Still nice to have, I think. Especially considering we have 2 entombed explosives. But with random cost, is that really gonna work out for us? Yeah, I think Molded might be worth playing with a random cost even. Yeah, at least it makes the unit cheap for that turn. Another Thorned Hollow, Paraffin Enforcer and Lady of the House. Maybe I just want the stats from Lady of the House. Need to keep in mind that I don't have a champion and I am relying on my priority draws. So taking too many units can be dangerous. Especially if I can't get the Wickless Baron down early to grow. Or the Thorned Hollow. Yeah, I think it's a skip here. Too bad. I think we need unit upgrades right away. More so than anything else. These units don't really fulfill a great purpose in our deck. Large Stone. I could see a Large Stone Thorned Hollow by itself on the bottom floor, but that will make the Wickless Baron much weaker. I think I'd rather have some stats instead. Like plus 10 attack on the Baron. And plus 5, plus 10 on the Thorned Hollow for now. I also think I should start purging, and I think these things are really terrible in this deck. Even worse than maybe the Train Steward, certainly worse than the Restore. Maybe not worse than the Train Stewards, but... Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes 3 against these guys. I think we can do this. Stewards seem worse than Sting still. Yeah, but at least they are gone after I play them. I think this is a pretty decent setup turn 1. I don't expect the Thorned Hollow to survive until the end. But with Endless we can just replay him, so... I'm using the Thorned Hollow mainly because it's a good way to gain all the harvest triggers. Ugh, it's an expensive hand. That was less damage than I was expecting to take on the Hollow. Just play out these units so we don't draw into them later. We do have the kill here. Very nice. Baron is carrying hard right now. Sting, Sharpen, Vine Grasp. I think I might want a second Sharpen. With 2 Sharpens we can possibly have the Baron on his own floor. Draft? Draft might be worth it. We already have a Reform. Most likely I'm gonna go for Ember. Spell upgrades? Yeah. Yeah, I think I want spell upgrades. Cost reduce. The Molded. The Sharpen. Let's make it a molded. Could see Power Stone on a restore, just because we don't have nice ways of healing our units up. Double stack the cost reduced sharpen. Cost reduce the restore with the magic power. Okay. I guess that might be enough. Well, with that draft I do have a great use for it now. Let's take a steel pulley claw just in case we need to get a unit killed. Yeah, with the draft I can see me using the molded. Unless it gets endless. Yeah, that could work out as well. This is a bit of a problem. Can't really set up on the bottom floor. And especially can't set up both the Baron and the Thorned Hollow. I would really like to get the Baron going. I guess he will need some blockers. At least a drag. Do want to keep the space on the top floor open for now. No spikes. And the bomb is on this floor. It's troublesome. Definitely sting on this floor. Train Steward means these two units will tank all the Train Steward will tank all the hits from the Clergyman, and then the Constructed Explosive will fail to kill my Baron at least. I could also steel pulley claw something this turn. Let's not do that. There's a decent chance we find a way to survive this. Well, to take no damage this turn. Well, Sharpen would allow us to, but I need Sharpen on this floor. I really do. That Sharpen is incredibly important to me. Can play the draft on the top floor. It will get taken out by the Constructed Explosive, so these guys will go to the top. Nothing I can do against that. Okay. This is a bit annoying because now we lose. Now we lose slays, harvests. But I need to stop this wave. Yeah. This one. Placing the draft in front so we can kill them both. Draft will die here without having endless. This is a good way to get 2 more harvest triggers here. I would like to keep alive keep the Thorned Hollow alive. So let's do that. But I'm still mostly relying on the Wickless Baron being my kill. But still, this is pretty good way to make sure the Thorned Hollow does something. We are strong enough on the second floor to get the kill now, I think. So might as well optimize damage on the bottom floor here. Not like it will get us very far, but that's actually not bad damage. Well, we do have the kill next turn on the next floor. Easily. This Baron is strong. Cycle of Life, Spreading Spores, Memento Mori. Whew! Spreading Spores could be how we win. I like it. Paraffin Thug, Wickless Tycoon, Lady of the Reformed. I wouldn't mind a Wickless Baron, Wickless Tycoon floor, to be entirely honest. And I think we need the Ember. Either side looks very juicy here. We can get unit upgrades here if we want to. I think that's okay. We don't have a lot of gold anyways, so we don't really get to reroll for multi-strike or anything like that. Let's go to the right. I think it's a bit too late to pick up an Animus of Will. Winged Steel. It's nerfed, but it's still good. The Entombed Explosives would like the Waxer Snuffer. That's gonna be 100 damage. It's actually pretty interesting. But especially with the Spreading Spores, the extra draw is gonna be nice. So let's go with that for now. Let's remove at least one Train Steward and probably another one. Non-boss enemy units enter with spikes. At least this deck doesn't care too much about spikes on the enemies. I could go Wickless Tycoon Sharpen on the bottom floor. It's actually pretty solid. Edgeprior is a bit too expensive. Let's go with Thorned Hollow on the next floor instead. There's our first Spreading Spores, which we can't play. It's a shame. If I want to use Entombed Explosive at all, I need to play it here. But that means the Absolver will survive for a turn. But it's probably gonna be the only way for me to kill a Clip Defender at all. Winged Betrayal, yeah. And there's the Wickless Baron. think I do want that one to be in the back, especially because we do have spikes here. And a train steward or even a drag here will kill the collector, so that's nice. Let's use the drag because it's free. Could also have killed it with Steel Pulleyclaw, but Steel Pulleyclaw is very hard to use in this fight because of the spikes. We're currently lacking the damage to kill this Clip Guardian, and I just reduced it even further. But I do want to preserve the health and get the harvests. This is 20 extra damage. Can be 20 extra damage on this floor. I will need spikes on the backline eventually, because this front line won't last forever. I can mold at something, like an entombed explosive. It's actually the solution for this guy. Endless entombed explosive with burnout is gonna be pretty good. Even better, we can make it the solution for this guy. Not quite there yet. Oh, we can get there. This is gonna work out. Just barely, but it's gonna work out, and that's what counts. We have 11 damage incoming here. Oh dear. Yeah, it should be 0 cost from now on because of the enhance with 0 cost. I would like to play spreading spores. I would also like to purge a weight of contrition. Definitely playing these sharpened. I'm not playing the weight. It's too expensive. Not worth it. I think the region wants to be on the back line. I don't think we can keep the front line alive for long enough. Not playing this drag allows us to use the explosive next turn on the bottom floor, which is gonna be much better. Well, not playing it on the bottom floor, that is. I guess it's... Is it spreading spores? Isn't sharpened just better? Well, it should be lethal either way. We took 3 damage this fight. That's fine. 2 units get plus 30 health and burnout 1. That's actually pretty okay. Restoring retreat. Suddenly we can descend. Yes, count me in. None of these, I think. And I think we need the unit upgrade, the spell upgrades for the spreading spores. What do we want on the spreading spores? We can't really use holdover, I think. We do have a lot of draw. I really want cost reduction and double stack if that's possible. I can buy holdover on something like the restoring retreat, that would be good. And still reroll and buy a double stack if we find it. We did not, but at least that's still useful. I don't think I need another one of these. Maybe I do. I kind of do. But I also want to save the gold. Let's look at the caverns. Major versus minor refraction. We have descent now, so I could see a major refraction being worth it. Major Baron? I'm thinking Major Hollow. Major Baron... No, I still wanna try and find multi-strike for the Baron. Major Hollow is good. Then let's remove a train steward and... another train steward. This thing's at least draw a card. Major Baron was a joke, okay. Enemies unit center with spell shield? Sure. We have no damage spells. And I'm not too worried about the sweep lifesteal guy. This is a very, very good setup turn. It's even better with free restore. Too bad we didn't get to kill the Master of Light immediately, but still pretty good. This is a bit awkward. I would like to play and descend the Wickless Baron. It leaves me with no way to deal with the Collector though. How much spikes do we have here? 14. It's not enough. I guess we have to skip for the Baron. Keep playing the Baron, or we play the Baron on the top floor and descend him later. We can always use the Restoring Retreat as a heal, after all. Edge Prior Restoring Retreat leaves us with 1 Ember to play the Entombed Explosive on the top floor. Oh no! I messed it up! I didn't give the explosive endless. Good thing there's another one in the deck. Let's hope we draw into it. We didn't, but the steel pulley claw can serve very much the same purpose here. We could also kill this guy straight up with a draft. That allows us to use the steel pulley claw on the Master of Light, for example. Another option would be to descend the Wickless Tycoon. We could deal 30 damage to this guy right away. But we do have the Entombed Explosive to deal with him. So I guess that's what we'll do. Oh, and we even draw into the Entombed Explosive this turn. Which makes getting the kill here a lot easier. Okay, this is looking very good now. I don't need to descend this turn, I can descend next turn, so I can still get the gold from this kill right here. Now we descend just to get the gold from these units dying. It's not gonna change anything. I'm thinking whether or not I can make the Wickless Tycoon live, but the only way to potentially achieve that is killing the boss quickly enough, and it's not gonna happen. Pyre Shards, Engraft, Focused Growth. I like Focused Growth. I really do. Subsuming Blade, Memories of the Melted, Wickless Recruitment. Subsuming Blade might be decent. Do we still have time to make it grow? I think we do. Yeah, it's actually quite good. And I guess we want the removals and the unit upgrades here. Still looking for multi-strike. Found it. Heartstone on a Wickless Tycoon isn't wasted, I think. And we can also give the draft some more attack. Let's reroll. Wickstone for the draft. I don't think we need that. If we need the draft back right away, we can always give it multi-strike. Okay, I think now we're in a much better shape than before. Start removing these drags. They are a bit too cumbersome. And let's go on. We can't blade our own bombs anymore. Yeah, that doesn't work, that's true. But with Burnout 1 on them, it's not that big of a deal. And let's set up the Hollow and immediately give it some spikes. Ah! Winged Betrayal strikes again. This guy is gonna be pretty difficult to kill. It's gonna be... Nah, that one's only gonna die at the end of turn. The only real way of killing this guy this turn would be Steel Pulleyclaw, and it's 4 costs. And makes me miss out on Wickless Baron. I think I need the Wickless Baron on the bottom floor to kill things right now. And I guess we have to try to get this guy on the top floor. That's actually very possible right now. Can get back the draft, which would be 70 extra damage. Of course I still have the Pulleyclaw as well. I think it's worth bringing back the draft here. Still like some damage. But it's not easy, not hard to get. Just playing the explosive will do the job. And we get another heal, which is nice. Let's deck up these thorns. Throw out the sting as well. This guy is no problem. We can just kill him with the draft. So I don't need to use the Steel Pulleyclaw right now. But I could. I think I want the harvest. The harvest triggers for gold and... Focus growth costing 0 is very nice here. Let's bring this guy down to the bottom floor. We'll just play out an explosive here. Just to get a little bit more gold. Stars go on the front liner. I can use the focus growth to heal up the back liner if I need to. Looks like I don't really need to, but it might still be nice. Endless draft again? Sure. Actually. I think it's time to start descending this guy. It's the draft on this floor. Next time we can descend the Clip Guardian. Spikes over restore, I guess. Looking good. I think we can get the bottom floor kill here easily. This is a bit of an annoying hand. Let's get the kill on this guy. Oh, nice. 3 spikes. Yeah, the Baron gets covered from the Baron. From the hollow easily. Just behind his arm guards or whatever these things are. And I guess it's time to descend. Yeah, we want to play this focus growth first, because otherwise it actually has an ember cost. More harvest, and it starts to increase the blade damage. Thinking about whether there's anything cute I can do. I can. 5 more gold from descending the draft. And that's about it. I don't think there's... Yep. Nothing useful in here. Okay. Well, we got the bottom floor kill here. No damage taken. That's pretty good. These cards. All these cards are pretty exciting. I wouldn't mind a full heal, even if it doesn't cost 0. Adaptive Mutation could make our Wickless Tycoon into a crazy strong backliner. Well, pretty solid. Not crazy strong. Pretty solid. But that's about it. And Endless Bounty Stalker is just... It's just good. You know? Can you not pick a Bounty Stalker if he already comes with Endless and you're about to go to a Merchant of Steel with 470 gold? I don't think so. I think that's just illegal. And I think the crazy thing is I want more Ember. We don't really need capacity as much. We do have a lot of draw already. These are not the upgrades I'm looking for. Maybe I can fit a Thornstone onto someone. That can be sometimes helpful, but most of the times won't be. There are certain cases where that's really good. Battlestone doesn't have a target. These are not the upgrades I'm looking for. There's another Merchant of Steel here, which I am likely to go to. Let's remove the final drag. And then probably restore. No, this thing is still worse than a restore. Thornstone on the explosive? Maybe. It's not the worst thing in the world. But I don't think it really benefits me that much. Heaven Seal. This trial is really dangerous. And we might have to set up on the second floor because of it. Whew. This is not a bad opening hand. It's really not. Whew. This Gilded Wing. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and ascend him to the top. Take these 8 damage. And buy me some time to set up. I think that's what I have to do actually. Not liking it, but I think it's necessary. Okay, this is pretty good setup. And I am mostly concerned about damage. which would mean Sharpen would be the best play, but actually Focus Growth gives me extra counter also. This is only 8 damage right now, so not enough to kill the Purifier. I think I think I'm in trouble. This is 60 damage. 160 damage. But I don't have enough ammo. I think I have to play the Spreading Spores now. I think I do have to set up the Wickless Baron so I can descend it. I think this Gilded Wing will be a problem. Looks like we'll be just a bit short of killing it. Holdover retreat time until the boss. You know, maybe there is a time where I can actually kill this guy. It's not impossible. I wish this would deal 15 right now. I really wish. And this wave is nasty. Whew. Difficult decision. That's gonna be enough for a kill if I do it. It won't be. That might be. How much damage are we missing here? It's 9. Oh, actually, the Sharpen would do it. The Sharpen is forecast. Look like in the end I will take the damage from one of these Gilded Wings anyways. I can't juggle 2 of them, that's impossible. And I don't see a way to burst down one of them. All the first for Wing Betrayal. Okay. See what we draw. It's not gonna help. Maybe I just accept the 32 damage from this Gilded Wing right now and I can't. I think I need to get in a position where I can actually kill a Gilded Wing off. This guy doesn't even matter. He's just he would just be a harvest trigger. But so could the Atomic Explosive be a harvest trigger. I really need to find a way to maximize damage. And I think that way might be Sharpen this turn. Actually. That's about as good as Sharpen. I won't have the Restoring Retreat next turn, so we will be taking another 32 damage. But now we have taken so much damage that damage doesn't influence our score anymore. So if we can just survive... If we just manage to survive this fight, the score will be the same in the end. So now I don't really care about taking damage anymore. Oops, should have played the explosives on the bottom floor. Now I just care about the bottom floor kill. And we will get this bottom floor kill, trust me. Can we get this guy to die? Is there any way we get this guy to die? Yeah, there is a way. Okay, that's actually nice. Okay. Rough fight. And we have some trouble. Oh, maybe we have significantly less trouble with Gilded Wings now. Remnant Toast. It's not bad. Remnant Toast is actually not bad, but I don't think it's good enough. Yeah, whew. That was a really rough fight. That hurt a lot. Let's look at the trinket shop first. Septap, Root Split Mask, Channel Heart. Septap is nice, very nice. And Root Split Mask is also pretty good. Wickstone. Great. Now we have a pretty good Bounty Stalker. That also helps a lot in dealing with Gilded Wings and stuff like that. I think I even want to dupe it. Maybe? No, only one of them can have Endless. It's pointless to dupe. We never managed to finish the Spreading Spores, which is a bit sad. I'm not gonna buy Septap. I don't think we need it to get a bottom floor kill without damage taken. Flying kill should be impossible here, even with a Bounty Stalker. Bounty Stalker alone doesn't produce enough damage. So, if that's the case, what's the dupe then? Spreading Spores? Just so we get it to work faster? Probably Bramble Ash. No, it's the Bounty Stalker. Even if we can't get the endless on both of them. I think it's still worth having 2 of them, because the second one will just be about 100 damage nuke. And it's a target for molded as well. There's a Thorned Hollow, but no healing whatsoever. I think because of the Purifier, Thorned Hollow has to go on the bottom floor. And we need Endless on one of these Bounty Stalkers. The other one can go back in the deck. We could use the Subsuming Blade on the Purifier, but it's so expensive. This hand really sucks. It's not very helpful. At least we'll get the Baron next hand. The Endless isn't permanent, no. It's only for 1 death. It's a good chunk of damage. We can get... no kills. Yet. And I didn't even get any thorns that turn. Okay, finally some spikes. No, it's not permanent for the battle. It's only for 1 death. And yeah, I wonder if there was a different way to set this all up. I think playing the Baron on the second turn was a mistake. For now, we definitely need more spikes on you, but maybe not the 4 spikes. Maybe the regen is more valuable. I think so, actually. Bounty Stalker has trouble keeping up. And Thorned Hollow has trouble surviving. And it's not endless. We just need to play out our options and hope for a better roll of the Gorge. Not going so well. $50 health enough? Yeah, 50 health is enough to survive. These spikes coming in clutch, actually. They're really good this turn. Finally get to clear out this top floor. And now I can start scaling this Thorned Hollow a bit better. Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. Ah, this is a problem. I can't kill this guy with the subsuming blade or my Thorn Hollow would die. We've taken so much damage already, maybe I just steal Polycloid so I can Bramble Lash the Gilded Wing. I don't have the power to beat Seraph. It's the problem. Oh, this is coming in clutch. Bounty Stalker is working overtime here on the top floor. Yeah! Winged Betrayal, why? What have I ever done to you? The Wildwing didn't do anything to the fire? Oh, I think that might be the same bug. Extinguish effects not working against the pyre. There is something like that going on. No way to save our Thorn Hollow. Yes, we are in trouble. Yeah. I don't think I can rely on a bottom floor setup. That's just not gonna work. I can't even set up all of them on the top floor. And we are 1000 damage short. Let's see if we can do this with a different setup. I wanna try a setup on a higher floor. Maybe I can make the Bounty Stalkers do enough on the bottom floor. Or something like that. Can certainly throw out the Subsuming Blade for the first Purifier. Or even better than that, I can use the Entombed Explosive and the second bounty. Yeah. No, I think that was right to consume. I was just thinking about whether or not that was a mistake, but I think it was correct. Consuming the restore. Yeah, I think we are consuming the restore here. So we can focus growth. I think we need the health on this guy. That's nice. 0 cost on this guy. Very helpful. This, on the other hand, pretty rude if you ask me. I would like to not consume that card. Maybe I consume the subsuming blade here. 10 health, huh? It's enough to survive the Wild Wings. Yeah, I think... I do need a regen. Oh. Oh, no. Whoops. I think this dooms... I think that dooms this try. I needed that bounty stalker. Ah. This is difficult. I can't make a mistake in the ordering, otherwise this will never work out. Nope. Bounty. Front hollow. Bounty again. Explosive. And let's throw out a vengeful shot. Bounty. Vengeful shot. I think I have to burn the molded actually here. Yeah. Bring back the bounty. Force sharpen. This time we burn the restore. Focus growth. And I think we need the bounty. And we do need the health on this guy. Okay. Goodbye, Rossum. thanks for watching. Bounty on the bottom floor. I need to consume the subsuming blade, I think. Because I need to generate these. Bounty again costs 3. Ah, rough. I think it has to be Wickless Tycoon here over the explosive. I need something a bit more permanent. This is nice. Okay, finally a decent result from the gorge. Don't want to consume this. I think it's consume as spreading spores. Then we sharpen the top line so we can Bramble Lash this guy. So we can descend you. And then we have some permanent damage finally. Still haven't played a unit, and that's gonna be Bounty. And we need more regen. This might work out after all. Goodbye. Bounty. Spores. Restore. Sharpen. Even more spores. And this is looking okay actually. I'm still a bit worried about the Seraph battle, but we're much closer now. I think I have to skip on Bounty this turn. What's in the deck? Spreading Spore, 2 Vengeful Shards. I think I have to heal up. We drew the Spreading Spores, that's nice. Still missing damage. Start with the Spreading Spores. And these Spreading Spores are still quite a bit of extra damage. I think I also want to descend you. Combat goes on for quite a while, so additional 10 damage a turn might matter. Ooh, another Spreading Spore. We're getting close. Let's stack up that regen. And there we go. Can even burn out the self-mutilation. Okay, that was one of the scariest Seraph battles ever. Rough. Still took a lot of damage. That was a really rough trial with the new Volatile Gorge and no champion. Usually with Volatile Gorge you can at least rely on your champion to be free. But not in this run. Yeah. This Seraph battle and Penitent battle cost us a lot of points. We weren't prepared for Gilded Wings. Now that I think about it, we should probably have taken Waxos Snuffer, because Entombed Explosive dealing 100 would be a way to deal with Gilded Wings, and it would also, we couldn't have known back then, allow us to scale Bounty Stalker that much quicker. And we are in 8th place still, even with a below 40k score. I wonder how this guy did it. 43k, that's pretty impressive considering this challenge. He found Forever Flame, that was certainly nice. He did upgrade the Thorned Hollow twice before using the event, and he made it small. He also went with the large Wickless Baron, Multi-Strike, 2 Memories of the Melted with Permafrost. Not sure how he scaled those up, but maybe with this drag, or drags in general, endless drags. Well, Remnant Host is pretty good, it's for scaling that up, yeah, I guess. So you play Memories of the Melted when your hand is really expensive. Seems to have worked out for him. Did manage to beat the Penitent fight pretty well, easily. Still took a lot of damage to Seraph though. Okay.